this is the very first year I've had a successful tomato yield. Let me show you what I did. Come on. About a week after the plant is in the ground, I decide to stake it down with this. And for me, this is much better than a long stake. This rope, it helps me so much because I make it very, very long, so as the plant grows, I can wrap it around the plant. We decided to plant these in my hugelkultur mounds and put a cage around it because the deer come and eat them all the time. This way, they're protected from the deer and from the bunnies that always come. This happens to be about 2 weeks later, and you can see how clearly these on this side are 2 weeks behind than these on this side. And look at the growth. I cannot but imagine how much it helps. This is my hugelkultur mound. Now you can tell that the ones over here are going to get really big. Over here on this side, since they're about 4 weeks old, I have to come in here and pinch all these what I call suckers, just because I want them to grow and grow and grow. If you don't do that, then you get them real bushy. Well, you can see later on that it didn't work anyway. I did try to take all these off as much as I could. They get so tall, within about a month, these plants are really, really way up over 6 feet tall. Then what I do is cut the bottom limbs, and leave just the stems and wrap this rope around it like that to support it. They're so heavy now that they're falling. But I chop and drop. It's just a system that I do with my permaculture. And as long as there is no blight on the leaves, you can tell that this is my hugelkultur because I have wood under there, and I pile this drop over and over and over, year after year after year. Another reason why I think they did so good is that the bottom base of your soil must have proper drainage. And I chose these hugel mounds because the base starts with, deteriorating logs with rotting branches on top, and then covered with green leaves and grass from the fall. Then the proper soil nutrition contains in-ground rich soil, also aged compost. What I use is mainly topsoil, plant food. I use comfrey tea and fish emulsion to feed my tomatoes after about a month that they've been on the ground. The support that I give them, of course, as you saw, was the this rope. But then when they got overly big, I had to bring in 2x4s because they just kept sprawling out of the hugelkultur. It was incredible. I never thought they'd get so big. I thought that I had scathed with nothing, but I see that plant right there. You can't see it very well. It's been eaten. Therefore, I came down the branch to check it out. Look what I found. That is not good. So I have to cut it. On the ground. So I gotta get that. Okay. Hang on a minute.
This one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a hole here.
Yeah, thank you. And he's going to put everything I juice in here. these. That's today's pick. These little hybrid cherries are amazing. I've saved so much seeds because I think I'm going to do this year after year after year. I had no idea how prolific they were and then how delicious they were. So yes, I kept a lot of seeds and they're still giving right now as we speak. I have this Big Daddy hybrid, the Roma tomato. I have both of these, the cherry yellow and the cherry red. I have this one called Delicious. Those are the big ones. I also tried the Hillbilly, but I didn't get very much of these. I have definitely done the Cherokee Purple, and I really enjoyed these. They're the chocolate cherry. I know they look kind of purple on the vine, but the taste is bar none. It was absolutely delicious. They kept giving and giving and giving and did not, I mean, they're still giving right now. The plant is they're almost dead and they're still going strong. And they were sweet as sweet can be. So if you really read it correctly, it doesn't give you the name, but I've had this one, as you could tell, look at the price. I've had this one forever in my drawers of tomato seeds. And this is the first year I decided, well, let me plant this and see how it looks. This was my favorite and the most prolific, the one that gave us the most. I do have a few German Johnsons, but I only got a couple. However, the taste of these were awesome. I did not save seed. I think I have a few more out there and I'm going to go and save some seed. These tomatoes grew so fast that every day I'd had to undo the knots on the strings and wrap the string around each plant. I do believe that it's the hugelkultur mounds that gave me such beautiful tomatoes this year. I'm positive that's what it was. Big. And as always, hit the bell, like, share, and subscribe.